Hello, fellow Blue Anon patriots. Over the weekend, some breaking huge news came down about Donald Trump. Something that everyone should be aware of. Donald Trump had breaking new photos showing...
Lying dog face ponies.
Excuse me. Donald Trump... Start that over. Donald Trump had breaking late night photos released showing that his ear is completely fine. Are you freaking serious? Not a joke. Well, thanks so much for being here for the Blue Anon podcast. We're here and we're queer. Put your pronouns in the bio, in the chat below. Let me know how to call you. For we do not use names, but we only use pronouns. Donald Trump over the weekend had this shown, which only wants to begs the question, is Donald Trump been faking it the whole time? And my Blue Anon friend, John Hopkins, says, the FBI has some answering to do. We've seen close-up picture of Trump's right ear that was posted by Pete Cigna and presumably taken by the Associated Press. The assassination attempt was just 14 days ago. Trump is 78 years old. And everyone knows anything about 78-year-olds. They never, ever recover or ever heal. Ever. And I know the bullet grazed him, but the bullet, in fact, never touched him. So how is Trump even hurt? You tell me. You know what happens to a struck ear? No f***ing thing. Below is a zoomed-in photo of the picture that Pete Cigna posted. Pete Cigna. By the way, Pete Cigna's account reportedly disappeared moments after. Is he even alive? What's going on? After he posted the photo, the timestamp July 27th, 2024. As one-time head nurse of assisted living center in San Diego, it's me, John Hopkins, total badass, with a cigarette in my mouth, letting the people know that Donald Trump is not to be messed with. I believe we're being lied to, he says. I believe those lies could be lies of omission. I'm loving... Okay, I gotta take this freaking thing off. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. It's so hot. Those things are too hot. I am absolutely loving this. I am loving the left lose their minds about Donald Trump's ear. I love every second of it because it just shows you how the people that are above the conspiracy theories aren't above them at all. It's almost like they're liars. It's almost like because their guy isn't having conspiracy theories made up, it means that they're not the conspiracy theorists. Donald Trump's ear has recovered. Surprising. Did anybody say his ear was completely shot off? No. Did anybody say that he was shot in the head? No. Everyone said that a bullet grazed his head and was actually shot at. These people, head nurse, one-time head nurse of an assisted living center, so he knows about wound care and wound management. He knows that Donald Trump is one big liar. Which begs the question. Bring it in close. Bring it in close with me. What happened? Okay. Bring it in close. This is a PBS conspiracy theory documentary in the background, so you know it's legit. If Donald Trump... I don't understand this conspiracy with these leftists about Donald Trump and the grazed bullet thing in the ear. I don't get it. Because do you even understand what you're saying about this ear thing right now? Do you even get it? So you think that the deep state is for Donald Trump so much so that they're willing to fake assassination attempt in order to garner support. And Kamala Harris, who is for big government and for more government interference and power over your life, is actually against the deep state, and the deep state hates her so much that they're willing to fake an assassination attempt in order for Donald Trump to be elected. I can't jump on these conspiracy bandwagons with these leftists, but I love it. Like, I want to go there. What if? Hold on. What if the whole time? Why did it shut off? God. Come on. What if the whole time Donald Trump had been faking being shot? What if the deep state is actually for Donald Trump? And Donald Trump is just a pawn for the deep state. Oh, the rabbit hole we can go down. This whole time, they've been putting up these fake trials to make you think he's against the deep state, when in fact, he is for it.
I'm gonna come.
Donald Trump faked an assassination attempt in order to garner support with his supporters because he was too scared about going up against Joe Biden after that debate. Donald Trump is a showman, been known to act on television sets for years. He has been known to be a part of different movies such as Home Alone. So how do we know if he's even telling the truth? I can't put a finger on it, can you? Donald Trump. The conspiracy rabbit hole keeps going down further, and we'll never get to the bottom of it. Come out on the clean, Donald Trump. We know you're just a proxy for the deep state, and Kamala is doing everything to disrupt the deep state thingy. I can't. My favorite part on this post is, of course, as one-time head nurse of assisted living center in San Diego, California, I have observed hundreds of facial, head, arm, hand, leg, foot wounds on men and women 75 years, ages, and up, including bullet holes. Oh, he didn't write that. Sue them for billions of dollars, take everything that they have, ruin their networks, get rid of them forever and ever and ever, do the Alex Jones treatment. Oh, you won't? Oh, because it's different when it's your side of the aisle? Okay. All right, let me see some of your chats. Miko, it's been a minute. How you doing? Hope you're having a great day. They don't care who becomes president. It's not like anyone is going to get fired or any government spending is going to change. Wes, stop it. Stop it with that nonsense. Because we are geared up and set up to join. Yes, I joined the waiting list to be a part of White Dudes for Kamala Harris. We have to know. I want to know what's going on. I just don't know what wig I'm gonna wear. I thought about wearing this one or this one. If they make me show my face, I hope I get to ask a question. I'm gonna ask the most racist question ever. As a white man, how can I better support a black woman that owned slaves once in her life? Well, family, allegedly. They will ever expose Podesta, lock up Hillary. Okay, I'm not done with this though. The Blue Anon conspiracy continues to go down there. Not only are they questioning Donald Trump's ear from being shot, but now, remember, the nurse, the head nurse of San Diego said, I'm not totally sure he could have already recovered. Now we're on what could be even more sinister, Project 25. In Project 25, abortion is prosecuted as murder. Women don't have freedom of movement. Oh look, it's the ball and chain. That's right, women, don't get married. It's like ball and chain. You don't want a man to tie you down. You want to be your own woman forever. I'm gonna be one of those JD Vance's crazy cat lady. Women must prove that they aren't pregnant to travel. Everywhere you go from now on, women, you must prove that you are not pregnant. Show us your belly, fatty. Female passports will be issued to their husband and father. That's right. All the men that are married out there, you get to be in charge of your wife's passport. Oh, and you better not lose that passport. Where do I get one of those hats? The women, YDs for Kamala? Oh, we'll get it. It's only $35. We'll get into that. Women can't own property. The first state, Mississippi, grants women in 1839 the right to hold property in their own names with permission from their husbands. Oh, you thought Donald Trump was bad? Wait till Donald Trump implements Project 25. Sharia law? Yes. Oh, you thought Sharia law was bad? Wait till you sign up for Project 2025. All financial transactions are handled by men. All of them? Just a century ago, women were barred from owning property, applying for credit, and owning a bank account. Women cannot have a bank account. And all the men said amen. I feel like this is like a 90s sitcom, bad sitcom. Why are you always spending on my bank account? Why is my credit card bill going up? Why do you have to purchase that again, huh? Women these days, am I right? Women be spending. Contraception is illegal. That's right. Every man out there wants 100 kids. Medical treatments, remember, only have sex if you're willing to get pregnant. That's it. No fun sex out there, just pregnant sex. Medical treatments is banned. Women can't vote. You're gonna love it. Project 2025. Everybody loves the Project 2025. Donald Trump's ears is already recovered, and Project 2025 is going to be implemented. And just another reminder, okay, women, don't vote for Donald Trump. You're voting for men to get power over your life. You won't be able to do anything with your bodies anymore without the permission of men around you. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. And I'm not being a conspiracy theorist, okay? If you don't vote for Kamala Harris, you are not supporting women. Period. .com, sister. Hello. Okay, wait. Let's check in on our whiteys. Still a minute. I'm excited. This is an exclusive event. Look, I had to sign up on this on my own free time. We're excited. White dudes for Kamala Harris. I think you mean Stephen Willie. I was going to get my teeth whitened, but I decided to get a tan instead. Hey, nice. How tan are you going, Junior? You better go all black, boy. I think you mean Stephen Willie. But illegals and the dead will remain allowed to vote. Well, it's the American way. You know, if you don't win, find a way to win. That's just how we do it. You know, we can bitch and talk about Venezuela, and their voting schemes. But we need a medal in their elections. Oh, yeah, we do. It's different when we do it. I think this story is really crazy, too. Junior says, dating today is such a hassle. I wish I was gay, but it seems like it would really hurt. Well, if that's stopping you from being gay, you should go gay. Suffering makes you a stronger man. If a woman can vote, but not be drafted, if they voted for a representative that votes us in the war, maybe they shouldn't be able to vote. Wes is so sexist. God, cheat. If they didn't win, say it, Derek, they cheat. Look, they're not cheating. They're doing exactly that. Look at this story. This is a perfect example of that. Facebook has officially admitted that it wrongly censored the historic, iconic photo of former President Trump pumping his fist in the air, bleeding after the tragic event that occurred during the rally in Pennsylvania, saying it was, and I quote, an error. Hey, it's not cheating an election if you just censor the shit out of everything. you know, this is the picture that Mark Zuckerberg said was pretty badass, but apparently not badass enough to not censor. You censor stories like the Hunter Biden laptop, it makes people not come to the full conclusion and get a good idea who they want to vote for. These websites control so much information. Hey, we only censored it for a couple weeks. It's back on. What do you freaking right-wingers have to fucking freak out about? Relax. It's on. Yeah, we censored it at the biggest peak of interest in the story, and we're trying to make it go away. That's why our hardcore Blue Anon team is at it, saying the FBI has some answering to do, even though the FBI said that he did actually get shot by a bullet. And this head nurse from the Living Center in San Diego says that Donald Trump actually was never grazed by the bullet and he's totally fine. So you must believe the head nurse of San Diego. And at the same time, Facebook is censoring this photo. So if you try to look it up or you try to post it, it will be censored. Oh. You don't have all the full information. Don't you love... So the one thing about AI that scares the crap out of me and all these algorithms is that we are all being fed an algorithm and being pumped this information instead of coming up to our own conclusion. Here's a perfect example of this. I hate Google now. I hate that with Google that when you put something in the search bar, the first thing that pops up is the Gemini AI function trying to tell you how to think or tell you what you're looking for. And sometimes it can be wrong, but then there's idiots out there that'll just take it for face value. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be swaths of people that think that Donald Trump has completely made this stunt up in order to garner support because he's just that psychopathic. He's a psycho. He's a psycho. He would do it. My freaking throat, I'm sorry. That's cheating in a nutshell. Censoring information, not allowing the real truth to come out, even if what Donald, and then when you lie about the news, just put in a correction like a week later. And all of a sudden you can pretend like everything you said was totally fine. And, what the? What the fuck happened? White dudes for Kamala Harris is already down. What the frick? How am I supposed to get my white dude on? Okay, what the? I thought we were going to have a little white dudes for Harris. What? I wanted to see how cringy this was. Dude. Wait, did it just cut out?
Tweet, text, send along a Facebook link.
Now it's back.
For this is whitedudesforharris.com. Again, that's whitedudesforharris.com.
Okay, let me see some of your chats. This is the White Dudes for Harris. Why is it, of course, a guy with a man bun? whitedudesforharris.com. It isn't treason if you win. George Washington. Yeah, there you go. They try to off Trump. Of course, they're going to hardcore cheat in the election. What? They don't need to. They'll just censor information, censor pictures, censor and then pump out an algorithm that only supports Kamala Harris. I swear to God, I've had so many Kamala Harris.
Truly, truly humbling to see this.
I've had so many Kamala Harris advertisements on my feed. It's obnoxious. I can't take it anymore.
So by starting to thank Take-It Edie and all of the organizers with the Win with Black Women call, they organized the first of these calls. They had over 40,000 people on it and raised over $1 million to the campaign. They're the inspiration for what we're doing here right now, and they deserve our
Okay, so this is a fundraiser. Okay, we'll go back to this in a second. I can't stand to listen to this guy forever. I was hoping to get super cringy. What's wrong with these whack jobs? When this is your whole life and your life is surrounded around a cult, then you're gonna do it. You're gonna sell your soul. But this is just another reminder. This little ditty. Another reminder that what you see on the internet isn't necessarily organic or grassroots movement. That a lot of the stuff you see online are paid advertisements, especially when it comes to the Democrats. They're really good at paying their people well. And here's a perfect example of launch viral coming from Kamala Harris, because remember, so much of her new founded support or this extreme push in the polls, it's because she is fabricated. It feels fake. So much of Kamala Harris's support and excitement feels very manufactured to me. None of it feels real to me. I don't know if you feel the same way as me, but so much of like this, I'm excited about Kamala Harris. She's the greatest thing on earth. I'm so super excited. Everything about it feels fake. And so here's a perfect example of that. So they are paying their social media influencers $150 cash. Better not be cash. You better be paying taxes on that. Pay it back to the government. Idiots. $150 cash and bonus incentives as a small token of appreciation for those selected. I'll never be selected now. Hurry, spots are super limited. Super. We're asking to experience. Encourage your fans to share, like, and follow Kamala. You just can't do it on your own, huh? Can't garner the support. You gotta fake it. We're all excited about Kamala Harris. She's so cool. Really? Yes. Prove it to me. No. That's why some of these influencers like Harry Sisson and stuff like that, they're paid. That's why I don't like try to engage in debate with these people, because like once you're just a paid shill, I don't consider anything you say legitimate. Post one or more memes only using our pre-approved assets.
You gotta ask before you post that, you idiot.
Our pre-approved assets. Look, if you're gonna post a meme, you gotta have pre-approved. Feel free to add your own spin or commentary on your TikTok.
Emotional damage.
IG 2 would be awesome. Don't just put it on freaking TikTok, you idiots. Put it on IG. There's enough female voters to be on IG forever. Okay. Post your content on TikTok, Instagram, or both. Preferably both. Using the hashtag Kamala Harris, hashtag Kamala Harris 2024. So just look for that. If you guys are online, look for hashtag Kamala Harris or hashtag Kamala Harris 2024. Exact number of followers. Follow me. I mean, are you happy with the current administration?
Emotional damage.
What I mean right now? $150. That's it. God, look at me. Look at me. Imagine. I want you to imagine this. Imagine selling your soul for $150. You too can support a woman that is the most fake human being on the face of the planet for just a measly $150. Sell your soul today. But look, women will be able to have abortions. Because that's what we're all voting for. My body, my fucking choice. Don't you want $150? Try it. I do want $150. Okay, I'll try it. Here, where do we go? Where's this website? Launch viral. Oh, I try to go to it the other day and it was shut down. I'll try to go to it right now. That's what we're about at this show. Lead API lead connect HQ. There it is. API lead connect HQ. I don't know how to do this. Here's this in John. Biden has no support at rallies, but still. Biden's support is. I mean, I don't put it past some of these rallies. I'm sure they have some kind of support, but $81 million votes, no chance. All right, here we go.
Things have happened.
How is this guy in a white dudes for Kamala Harris? I feel rigged.
Believe in this crazy idea that in a democracy, the people should govern, not the wealthy and well-connected. And
did you hear what that idiot just said?
For Kamala call, and stranger things have happened. But let me explain why I'm on this call.
Tell us.
At the Working Families Party, we believe in this crazy idea that in a democracy, the people should govern, not the wealthy and well-connected. And that means being in dialogue with people just like you. And I represent millions of our members who come from all ethnicities, including a lot of white dudes. And
why did it just go out like that? A lot of white dudes.
Being from Long Island, I grew up, I befriended, and I worked with and worked behind and worked for dudes just like many of you on the call.
I've never heard a black dude say that before. Hey, I've had white guys before, okay? I've been around white guys. I've worked with people like you. I've lived among white people like you. I've touched, I've smelled. You guys don't put lotion on. You don't use cocoa butter. You're different, but we're the same.
And one thing I know for certain is that across many of our differences, and we have many differences, so many of us want the same things. We want good schools for our children, good paying jobs, affordable homes. And while we may argue even loudly over things like sports, so many of us are on the same side. And here's the thing.
God, here's the thing. I hate everything about this. I love they send this
Trump
dude
says she's as dumb as a rock. Your silence signals agreement.
Wait, silence is violence. Oh, I'm loving this. We're all getting educated. Guy, silence is violence is back.
She's as dumb as a rock.
Yeah.
Your girl. Or when JD Vance says things like, oh, she's a childless cat lady. Or when Trump says she's as dumb as a rock. Your silence signals agreement.
Exactly. So make sure you get out and tell people that Kamala isn't a crazy cat lady. And JD Vance is being weird. You just got owned, JD Vance. I don't know if you guys have picked up on that. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to what's going on online, but we'll take a break from them. They're a little much. They're a little much. Apparently, it turns out JD Vance is weird. This is the new campaign. This is the gotcha campaign that JD Vance can't figure out how to get around. You'll never be able to figure this out, conservatards. You'll never understand. Because JD Vance called Kamala Harris a crazy cat lady. Now they're saying he's weird. When, in fact, I love weird people, but here's Mr. Chinese spy himself, Eric. Just don't on the middle of this call for us.
So anyone she picks will be eminently more qualified than a guy who thinks that if you're a single, hardworking woman in America, you should...
I'm sorry. This is the first time I've heard that clip, and I could have sworn I heard hard-walking. We're huge fans of the speech impediment.
Hardworking woman in America. If you're a single, hardworking woman.
Shout out to the single hard-walking women. The single hard-walking women ever will.
In America, you should have to pay more in taxes. Again, this is just bizarre. Doesn't make any sense. And by the way, if you are single and you meet someone and you want to start a family, JD Vance doesn't support you using IVF to start that family. And say, unfortunately, you start a family and your spouse.
Okay. JD Vance is just creepy and weird. Weird and creepy, says Eric. And then here we go. We're not done with the creepy, weird stuff. Here's the ladies of The View. They're really pissed off. How dare you talk about my man like this?
So I think we're being really kind and gracious by just calling you weird. And
clowns are calling them weirdos? Willie, these people aren't weird. Just look at this. This isn't weird.
You know it. Indeed, I do.
JD Vance is so weird. JD Vance is the one that's weird, not this. Okay, this is normal. This is the American dream. You can just become trans and meet the president. President-elect installed. Think about it. This is the American dream. Wake up and smell the Folgers in your fucking cup.
And frankly, JD Vance, just dumb Vance, is pretty weird. Because
you go, Queen. You go.
Emotional
You go.
damage.
Let me just say this. I'm just going to go ahead and say this right now. JD Vance is so weird. He's like the weirdest guy I've ever met. He's weird. I don't get this weird campaign, but I love it.
his just calling you weird. So I think we're being really kind and gracious by just calling you weird.
Thank you.
And frankly, JD Vance,
Yes.
just dumb Vance, is pretty weird. Because
Where did you get that from?
Oh no, I tweeted it out 2 days ago.
You tweeted that?
Yes, but where did you hear it the first time?
Well, I heard it from you today.
Well, you heard it from me last week.
I heard it.
I did it. But
Oh, she's stealing jokes, huh? What a Don't you steal Whoopi's jokes? She hasn't been a comedian in ages.
but let me say this.
Say it, girl.
You know, they've given him, like Megyn Kelly on Fox News, everybody, they've given him, JD Vance, all
Right.
these opportunities to clean up his childless cat lady comment. And he
You know what? We are not going to stand for that kind of language here at the Derek O'Shea Show. You can call Trump Hitler. You can say he's a psychopath, basically worse than Mussolini and Hitler combined. But if you call me a crazy cat lady, which is right on the nose, and it makes me angry, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to freak out. Not up in this. Not up in this. BKL says, what about the opening of the Olympics? Oh, you mean the beautiful and brave opening? Celebration. The one that NBC got rid of on their own YouTube channel because it was totally not controversial at all and they don't want anyone to watch it and should be age restricted. That went on in the middle of the daytime for children to watch who are home from school in the summer. That opening ceremony, it was amazing. Okay. JD Vance is the one that's weird. I love that they're getting angry about the joke. Where did you hear that? Who told you that joke? You stole that joke from me.
But let me say this. You know, they've given him, like Megyn Kelly on Fox News, everybody, they've given him, JD Vance, all the
Megyn Kelly is not on Fox News. Imagine having to be required to stay up on current events as your job. But again, you know the facts. You know the thing.
these opportunities to clean up his childless cat lady comment.
Clean it up.
And he hasn't been able to. Like, he ended up apologizing to the cats instead of to the ladies.
Thank
That's
God.
not how it, that's because he.
Did you hear the audience laugh? That might have been one of my favorite points right there. You know you're in the wrong when the audience is laughing at his joke and not yours. I mean, here we go.
Able to, like, he ended up apologizing to the cats instead of to the ladies. That's not how it. Because.
Yeah, they laughed because that was funny. Again, let's keep going with the weird thing though. I love it. It's really working.
Because he means it, because that's his intention. He has said in more than once that he thinks people without children, that's bad and must be punished, and people with children must be rewarded. He wants people with children to have more voting rights. He wants people with children to pay less taxes. But here's what
he wants people with children to pay less taxes, like a tax credit for children. Not up in my house. Not up in my house.
I want to tell him.
Yes.
There are two types of women in this world.
Yes.
There are women who have no children because they are free to choose so. And there are women like me who have no children because we couldn't. And how dare you?
Yeah. How dare you, JD Vance? How dare you? You think you can just talk about the View women like this? She is going to rip off another rant about you. JD Vance, you're being weird. It's okay for me to mock you, but if you mock me, you crossed the line with that one. You've crossed the line. JD Vance is weird. Your move, JD Vance. Get used to that. Okay, JD Vance is weird. Here's a picture of JD Vance right here. Look at JD Vance and Kamala Harris. Freaking weirdos. Sick. Sick. Sick of it. She's the weird nutcase. Willie, how dare you talk about the women on The View like that? That's offensive to me. It's offensive to all women everywhere, but especially women like me. And you know let's check in on our white dudes for Kamala Harris. Do they even have a white dude talking? No.
And for family. And I'm not saying
this guy is
agree with 100%.
This guy with bad internet is still talking. Oh, what is this the dude?
I can't hear myself, but that's okay.
No. They say, never meet your heroes. Freaking the dude.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Oh yeah. Okay. Great.
Okay, great.
So great to be here, Ross. I gotta laugh because I accepted the invitation. I was brought to the party not so much as being white, and I certainly am.
The dude is white? You mean the Caucasian thing was not a joke? The white Russian thing? And you're voting for Kamala Harris? What's happening? I'm gonna go freaking pee on his rug.
But because I'm a dude, so a friend sent me this email today with your hat on there, and I said, oh, I gotta have one of those. I qualify, man. I'm white, I'm a dude, and I'm for Harris. So wonderful to be here.
Wow, Kamala Harris, the energy for you is captivating. I'm the dude, I'm white, and I'm for Kamala Harris. You can't pay for stuff like this. Do you think the dude is paid $150 for this? Do you think the dude is part of the machine, the $150? Because I hope so. I freaking hope so, dude. Okay, the dude is gone. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, dude. Rest in freaking peace, bro. You're done. You're done. Okay. Here's the clip that will end all Kamala Harris support in the black community, especially among black men. This clip absolutely destroys everything they thought was true and on MSNBC.
How many of you know a black man who has expressed to you that they're committed to voting for Donald Trump? Okay.
Okay.
For the brothers who have told you that or said that to you, has the emergence of Kamala Harris changed that for those brothers? No. How many of you...
You mean black men aren't racist? You're not just voting for him because he's black anymore? We don't do that anymore? I mean, she's black. Oh, or is it a he? I love this clip so much. Welcome to the... How many of y'all know a brother that is voting for Donald Trump? They all raised their hands. The look of disgust on this guy's face when they raise their hands. Look at him. Look at that shock. He's like, why you do this to me? Why you showing me this? Who allowed you people in here? This guy. Sorry, MSNBC. You can't pander to the black vote anymore. No, you can't just call Trump a racist. It doesn't work. No. What do we have to do? We have to talk about substance? No. I don't like that. That's hard. Whoa, Donald Trump is squeezing my head. Don't do it. Oh, thank God he saved me. Spared me. She's weird nutcase. It's okay to be white. The left. It's okay to be white at the left this month. The left. Okay. The funniest thing to me, literally the funniest thing to me about this white dudes for Kamala Harris thing that I'm a part of, that I signed up for just to see how and what they would talk about, is that they're leaning into the racism, and it's hilarious. White dudes for Kamala Harris. Black women for Kamala Harris, white women for Kamala Harris. They're all these subgroups because they all want to put us in different groups. Segregation is progress. What if I told you segregation meant progress? And without segregation, we would actually see each other as equals. And that wouldn't be very equitable now, would it? Hold on 1 second. I need to just change something. It'll take me 1 second. Hold on.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I'm back. Let's check in on white dudes for Harris. I just love how they're leaning into this. It's
lying dog-faced pony soldier.
Okay, there it is.
I'm so excited. A woman president, man. How excited.
I mean, this is so cringe. What is it about like these old actors that get excited about politics that is just the most cringy thing in the freaking world? I mean, just to hear that one more time.
And Kamala is just so certainly our girl, you know. I can see her being president. I'm so excited. A woman president, man. How exciting. You know, and her championing of women's rights. I'm for that. And for all her stance on the environment and taking care of our children, you know, all of her.
Get off my children. Man, so much fake enthusiasm. I'm excited about that she's a woman, man. I mean, come on, man. Think about it, man. A woman president, man. Think about it, man. Man. So much means. Can you just... BKL just said, who is this guy? Are you serious? The dude? Have you not watched The Big Lebowski? Have you not watched Surf's Up, one of the most underrated cartoon television TV movies ever? They generally lack enthusiasm. This is like the most fabricated enthusiasm I've ever seen.
her leadership on that is wonderful and something that I can get behind and support.
Yeah, I bet.
And so thank you, Ross, and you guys who are responsible.
That was it. He's excited about her stance on the environment, the fact that she's a woman, women's rights, and she's going to take care of our children. That's the Kamala Harris support. This is why I genuinely believe that this like media-driven excitement about Kamala Harris, clearly based on the fact that also she is paying people $150 per post right here, $150 per post, that I think it's going to run its course. They're going to run out of money. People are going to realize she's cringe. You can't get excited about her. It's going to go down. It's such a hard to sell something you don't believe. Oh my God. I know it is. It truly is. Even for actors, his entire job is to play a part and pretend like what he's doing is real.
For kicking on this channel to give me a chance
Dude,
to
he's ready to leave.
express
Okay.
my support.
Pete Buttigieg in here?
I haven't seen that kind of energy for Democrats in Michigan since I was campaigning in the midterms for leaders like Gretchen Whitmer, and we all.
And then this guy.
As a musician,
is that Sam Cedar guy? Ugh, it's like all the worst white libtards. Are they? Look how much they're raising. Oh, it went up and went down. Dude, what is going on with this white guys for Kamala Harris? And will you be buying one of these cringy hats? $35. $35. High quality, durable material. Adjustable strap. Perfect fit. Embroidered designs. One size fits all. Available in different styles. Wait, $42. Oh, $7 for shipping. I feel like I need to get one of those hats if I'm going to the DNC. Guys, if this ever becomes a full-time career, you bet your bottom dollar I'd be going to every DNC ever. I'd be getting kicked out of every single one of them. I thought it was him, but he's aged a lot. Oh, yeah. Oh, he is old. Speaking of aged a lot, did anybody watch the opening ceremonies of the Olympics, or did you just react to the cringe content on Twitter? You tell me in the comments below, and also in the chat, would love to know. But here's what you heard me, Dr. President-elected Jill Biden. The saddest woman of the century right now, and she is still mourning the loss of her being president of the United States next year. Here is her thoughts on the opening ceremonies. It's exactly how you thought it would be, and more.
It was spectacular. The rain did not dampen our spirits. And Casey, honestly, every step of the way, I was thinking to myself, oh my God, how are we going to top this? How are we going to top this? So, okay, so Paris has the, Eiffel Tower, but we have Hollywood and the magic of Hollywood that makes all dreams come true. So I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah. What happened in Paris for the opening ceremony was, in fact, the worst, cringiest thing I've ever watched. I put myself through it, okay? I have to watch these things. I want to know. I don't want to just take things out of context. I don't want to just give you crap. I don't want to just react off the news like other shows do. I want to actually engage in it. I want to make sure like what I'm seeing and watching and coming to conclusions is correct. So I put myself through the opening ceremonies, and it was worse. It was terrible. It looked like they came up with it at the last second. It looked like it was like some 12-year-old coming into class on book report day and finding out, I forgot to read the book. And just like, we'll just throw some crap together, have everyone just dance around, and we'll have some weird stuff. The only cool moment was this like metal show part with like fire. But other than that, it was terrible. It was so dumb. It was so chaotic. And I haven't laughed that long in a long time. In fact, let's see if I have this video. Where is this video that I sent my friend group? I don't know if I can find it. I took a video and I haven't been able to stop laughing about this video for a long time. I don't know where it is. Sorry. I'm like the worst. Sorry. Twitter is where I saw it, says BKL. Yeah. Well, you don't have to put yourself through that. It's not worth it. It was one of the worst opening ceremonies ever. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was so long. It was so silly. I can't. Generally lack of enthusiasm. I think the Kamala Harris enthusiasm is definitely going to take out. Violet says, my take on the insulted is that they insulted the crap out of people who work very hard to get to the top in their sports. Well, yeah, exactly. They took an event for people to celebrate their hard work and the Olympics, and then they just pushed down their propaganda culture. You know, it's just like, people just like are so sick of it. It's just so boring. Look, I have gay friends, surprise. And they also were like, I just need to not be around the rainbow flag for a while. I was dying laughing. I was like, yeah, get away from it. It's kind of the worst. All right, let's check in on white women for Kamala Harris, because that's where I want to get lectured by.
This is a message for every single person who looks like me. Specifically,
a ginger. Tell us, girl.
White women. It's time. This is no longer about politics.
Exactly.
And you get to...
Exactly, white women. Don't think about these things. Just vote for them. Okay? I don't want you thinking about the issues. I want you just voting for the people because of their skin color or the sex in which they identify. What's a woman? How dare you?
Right your wrongs of 2016 when you didn't put a woman in the White House who was overly qualified. Now's your chance. You did not stand behind Black women, people of color, immigrant families, differently abled people. None of them.
Differently abled people. That's me. Differently abled.
You said, I matter more than you in 2016.
Wow.
Not anymore. You have the chance to again put an overly qualified person.
An overly qualified person. Come on, girl. You don't believe that.
In a seat that they absolutely deserve because they are willing to go to bat for you and everyone around you.
Yeah, what makes her deserve it? Black woman. Indian woman.
This is no longer about red versus blue.
Right.
This is our lives that we are playing with.
This is your life. And if you don't vote for Kamala Harris, you will literally lose your life. That's not a joke. That's not a freaking joke. You're gonna lose your life if you don't vote for Kamala Harris. She will make you whole again.
She'll make you whole. Oh, I see something about white men. Let's go to there.
That you have control over is who you vote for in November. Yeah. You need to find a spine to stand up against the white men in your life who are telling you who should be your president. This is not.
That's right. And as a white man, I will tell you right now, you can only vote for one person. That's Donald Trump. Now listen to me, women.
Listen to me. Vote for Donald Trump or else. Project 2020. Project 2025 is gonna own you.
Okay, now let's check in on you.
Yes, my fellow white women, we did it, but we're not done. I just got off the Zoom call with over 130,000 of my fellow white female Americans. And within the first 40 minutes alone, we raised $1 million. The last tally I heard was about 1.9 million. So we've had to at least hit $2 million in 2 hours tonight.
Oh, okay, so it's cool to celebrate your whiteness now.
Emotional damage.
I love all these white women, white men for Kamala Harris. What? It's just so cringe. The fact that the Sam Cedar guy is on a call for white men for Kamala Harris, like, and I don't know who this is, and I especially don't know who this is. Everything about this is so cringe to me. It just, how much are you getting paid? The dude on his chair, which looks to be in his freaking garage.
Emotional damage.
Trying to hype up Kamala Harris. You have a couch in your garage, bro? What is this is where you smoke weed? And then a white dude's for Kamala Harris. They got a black dude come on and lecture the white dudes to vote for Harris. Nothing. Do you think that these girls are part of the $150 to push Kamala Harris crap? I guarantee it. No chance. I just got off the call on the Zoom meeting full of white people, so I felt safe.
Emotional damage.
Everybody went around and started talking about how much they love Kamala Harris. And we all came to the same conclusion that we have to vote for Kamala Harris because she's a woman. And she wants to take care of our children or something. God. Not impressed. Don't follow, save yourself. There's a loud cicada singing outside. It's more pleasant than these folks. Dude, cicada, shout out to cicadas. Let's check in on a white man for Kamala Harris.
To get involved. I keep saying over the last 8 years, if there is a God, she's a terrible writer. I mean,
did you hear that? Did you freaking hear that? That was a God girl joke. Oh, so funny. BKL says the Olympics was a disgrace to Christianity. Why didn't they do that about Islam? It's because they know Christianity is the one, that Jesus is the one true way.
I have not been able to, if I walked into the West Wing writers' room and said, okay, this is going to be our Republican candidate.
Can you feel the excitement for Kamala Harris? I can feel it. She is a cultural phenomenon. That's what you're being told. And here are these white dudes for Kamala Harris, so excited that he looks like he's about to take a nap. I can feel it in my veins. It feels so real, not fabricated at all. And these people weren't paid to be here. They want to be here. God.
It's effective spear on the overall message that I love that the Kamala campaign is putting out there, that Democrats are the party of freedom. Republicans, for no reason, have had that for a long time.
It's hard lying about that, isn't it? The Republicans aren't the party of freedom, but the Democrats are. How are the Democrats a party of freedom? Oh, we want bigger government to control your life. I mean, to make sure you have freedoms. I mean, the Patriot Act is your friend. I mean, God. All right, guys, I've had so much fun tonight. I hope you guys had fun as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you missed the beginning portion, you should check it out. We debunked. We destroyed the nurse from San Diego talking about Donald Trump's ear. We destroyed him. He'll never recover ever again. Drop a like on it if you do not mind. If you're new here, subscribe, and I would greatly appreciate it. I hope to win you over. We have a great time at 7:30 p.m. Eastern weekly. We have a great time, put on a great show. Hope you're enjoying it. If you want to join the revolution and be a part of this and building this up, making this a great show, I would greatly appreciate it. Any kind of super chats or joining the club, I greatly appreciate it. It just helps me out. It's a way of like just being part of the community. Love every single one of you guys. Wait, Joshua says, what's my line again? Oh yeah, that's all of those guys. They're the worst. All right, guys, have